All right, so homie,
Right.
they ain't gonna see us coming because we got matching chairs. Yours just a little bit bigger than mine. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Hey, yo, if y'all want to
I got
sponsor
like
us,
100 pounds on top of you.
oh yeah, bro, if y'all, stream, I almost called y'all Streamlabs. Secret
Come
lab,
on,
yo.
you boy.
Hey, Secret Lab. You want to sponsor us? You know where to hit us up at, yo. You know where to hit us up.
Got big and slim over here in the secret
Facts,
lab
bro.
chair.
Facts. So, bro, I know you want to start off. Go on and hit us with the first tip, dog.
All right. So,
Man's acting all cool over here.
so you want to be a content creator, huh?
You really do?
Yeah, you want to be a streamer, huh?
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
You smarter than a fifth grader?
Step 1, be yourself, man. That nobody want to come out here and watch you, acting like somebody else, and it's just like no one wants fake, and they can sense that so quick.
Yeah,
like if you're just pushing yourself so hard, like it's just like it's so noticeable.
It's like these people like, bro, we know you don't talk like that, but you over here talking like this whole time. First of all, your throat gonna start hurting. Second of all, your viewers gonna be like, who is this dude? He weird. And you ain't gonna have no viewers. That's just defeating the whole point.
It also just makes it harder to make content in general when you're forcing yourself like that. Like it's just like, I don't know, man. Don't be fake. Just don't.
Yeah, like eventually the fakeness is gonna wear off. If you're acting like you got a whole bunch of money, Conor McGregor over here, you ain't got nothing. Like one day somebody gonna see you at an airport in a cab, not getting out of limo. Gonna see you with your dusty ass shoes, getting, you know what I'm saying? Somebody gonna expose you one day, and it ain't gonna be pretty. So best thing is, be yourself, like he said.
I just see it as, as a platform of Twitch, or just in content creating in general, a lot of people, there's a good bit of portion of people that are come there and watch you based on what you're making content wise or what you're streaming, right? So what game you're playing, that kind of thing. But the people that 99% of the time stick around are the people that like you. And if they don't have nothing to latch on to because, you're just acting like an ass or whatever you want to say, it's not going to...
You're like a bald tire, pretty much.
Yeah, it's pointless. So I don't know. I think, that's a big one. Is number 1 for me was be yourself.
So coming in with number 2, I'm gonna hit y'all with a hard one y'all really don't want to hear, but it's very necessary to understand when you get into content creating and streaming, which is don't expect instant success. I just said that really weirdly, but don't expect instant success. That's a tongue twister. It really is. But look,
big money, big fast, right?
Yeah, man. But look. On a real note, yo, expect early failure, if you want to call it that. I really don't believe in failure unless you just stop trying. But just be prepared to feel like you have failed multiple times when you start up, and be prepared to hurt because it ain't nice. Like starting off streaming, man, you might have one viewer, and that may be yourself, or somebody else that don't even watch a stream, but they're a family member or a friend who just wants to support you, and eventually they may get tired and leave, and you just stuck with the 1 to 0 viewers. I've been there before. When I started up, bro, man, I left stream straight up depressed. And the thing, I'm gonna get on that later, but to top it off, I was monitoring who was watching my stream, and then I realized, that person said it was gonna be here, ain't here, and now I'm just talking to myself. So it's really hard in the beginning, and you got to prepare yourself for that. Temper yourself.
Yeah, it's one of those things that, it's obvious that, people make money in this kind of form, right? It's obvious that, people make it big. However you want to look at the big names, Ninja, Shroud, all that kind of stuff. YouTube side of things, depending on, who you look up to. But you have to, it's okay to want to make something of yourself as a content creator. There's nothing wrong with that.
Exactly.
But to walk up on a platform and be like, I deserve all these views, I deserve all these viewers, I deserve all these subscriptions.
Entitlement.
You're dead wrong. You're dead wrong.
Mm-hmm. Entitlement.
You're dead wrong. And if you start off going, if I don't get this much right now, it's not worth it. You're already wrong. You're starting it off wrong. You should be here for fun or enjoyment. Granted, there's nothing wrong.
Yeah.
Like I said, with having that goal, I want to be able to get enough money to do this or do this. That's fine. But don't set a goal for it, as in, it has to happen now. I have to have this now. like, or it's not worth it. You're doing it wrong. It's just not gonna happen.
It's kind of like I mean, if PewDiePie of all people had to work for what he had, what makes you any more special to him to the point where you should just have everything in that one moment? What like comparing yourself to, you look, PewDiePie, Markiplier, Corey Kenshin, those are YouTubers. You look over Ninja streamer. I know more YouTubers than Twitch streamers.
I'm the streamer side here.
Yeah, I'm new to streaming, relatively new. It hasn't even been a year for me, but like when you look at these guys, it's like, what makes you better than them to the point where you feel more entitled and you're just like, I should have more or as much as them, and I just start streaming in a month. We're recording videos in a month. Like, they had to work for theirs, so now you have to feel the pain and work for yours. And really, I won't lie, I would love to have success like as soon as possible, but at the same time, you won't enjoy it as much unless you've actually felt the pain from it. You won't enjoy the good fruits without the bad labor, or the labor in general, because labor is good to know how to get to somewhere and find your success.
That kind of segues into my next tip here, and is, you know, your biggest part of your success, I've learned now through streaming, and it's an obvious one, but you'd be surprised how often people forget about it. It's your community, man. Mm-hmm. You're not nothing without the people around you, which my tip number 2 is be a part of your community.
Yeah.
And I don't mean, you know, occasionally go in there and talk and be like, oh, hey, how's it going? Like once a week, or like in your Discords or whatever, talking in your comments and your YouTube videos. Like,
once a month.
Yeah, like you need to be an avid part of the community just as much as the people of the community are there. You know, like you have to be this, not like, I know you obviously you can't match the same amount because you're the content creator. I get it.
Yeah.
But they want to feel part of something the same way that you want to build said community.
Mm-hmm.
And if they don't feel linked up with you, as in, you know, you talk to people, you ask people how they're doing, and that's a bigger thing for a streamer like myself. You're a streamer as well, but like I said, you're mostly a YouTuber.
Yeah.
So I kind of relate vice versa. Like you're more the comments guy, I'm more of the live chat guy. So like when I have, you know, like a community building like that, the biggest part of Twitch for me, and the thing that drew me most into it, is the ability to talk to the people that love your content. Like avidly, live, all the time. And I think that's amazing. But you gotta be part of the community you're building.
Yeah, like I stream 3 days a week, so I'm not too newbie, but like I see where you're coming from, because it's like, for me, back when, let's say, I don't want to flaunt too much, but back when Black Ops 2 Zombies was like the thing. I don't know if you've heard of Flex on it. Do you remember Mr. T Lexify in the Smith place? Oh yeah, bro. So that was back when I was a kid, bro. I was into zombies. I had my freaking Xbox 360 and my Xbox One. So it was back then. So I remember commenting on one of my many YouTube accounts that really failed because I just kept deleting before I could even make a make a certain goal. But I remember commenting on Mr. T Lexify's videos, and this dude would actually reply to me. And this dude, he was before a million back then, before 1 million subscribers, and he would actually talk to me. And like I was just like, yo, a YouTuber just replied to my comment. Dude,
and that's another cool thing about it, is like we're average people, but a lot of people look up to us and like, damn, bro, that's crazy, this guy's doing this. And,
man, like
I'm low end on the Twitch spectrum, but like people are still think you're a superstar when they talk to you. And like that's the cool thing about it, is just that alone, just you going into a comment and going, yeah, man, that's pretty cool, I appreciate the comment. That person might be hooked on the rest of life on you. They're gonna stay there, they're gonna watch you, they're gonna be part of your community. They're like, dude, that's crazy.
Yeah, like, man, it's crazy because it got to the point where like I actually I was able to join one of his games too, Mr. T Lexify. Actually 2. We failed at both, but I saved him in one game, and he shouted me out. He was like, yo, I ain't gonna reveal my name so y'all don't go look for my old YouTube channel. It's cringe. But at the end of the day, it was just like, yo, I got to play with a YouTuber, and now seeing him with over 1 million, it's like crazy. And it got to the point like he used to have his Skype open and everything. So, and I've experienced this firsthand where I would normally talk to some people, or go on YouTube and reply to comments. A couple of my videos are blowing up right now, and people have come on there and just leave a comment. And I literally just give them a simple reply. Or if we're having a civil debate, I'll give them a really long and descriptive comment on what it is, like just like I'm another viewer. And you have no idea. They may not be too fond of me at first, but when I reply, it's like, yo, you got a sub, and thank you so much for replying to me. And I'm like, I just commented. So firsthand, I know, and it feels weird now. People just really love when you interact with them, when you read their chat.
I think the craziest part is like nowadays, like I understand like the big wigs, like the higher up people, it's impossible to please everybody. I get that. But it's crazy how much content creators don't get that. Mm-hmm. They don't get that they need to be part of the community. Like they can't just be a face, like and it doesn't work that well, especially on Twitch. Mm-hmm. I think YouTube's a little bit more of a, like, you know, you have a little bit more distance from your viewer per se.
Yeah.
But still, like, it's so big to be part of that community, you know, because without those people, you don't have anything anyways.
Yeah, man.
And so many people forget that nowadays.
And it's because there's a difference between YouTube and Twitch. YouTube, you're making a video that somebody can find 5 years down the line. But with Twitch, you're live. And it's more vital in that point right there, because it's like, if you don't have a viewer right then, it can affect the short term. On YouTube, I put up a video the other day, got like 200 views. It sat, and I was almost going to 2,000 views, and it didn't blow up that same day. So YouTube and Twitch, it's easier to get your stuff viewed on YouTube, but on Twitch, everything in that one moment is so vital, and that's what makes it so important.
Agree. But all right, what's your next one?
The next point, it's another one, yo. It's another controversial one. Not really. It's just a real talk one. You know what I'm saying? Be careful who you tie yourself to on Twitch and YouTube, both of them. Be careful who you trust. I know a lot of people love saying, yo, get out there and network, and that's really good. But remember this: whoever you hang around is who people look at you and think you are. Don't just, and look, this a little extra tip, I'm gonna get into that, but don't just make anybody a moderator. That boils down to being careful who you trust. Get to know the person. Like me and Cap, we talked for a while, but like I wasn't just about to hop on board without looking at his content, because what if this man's over here posting furry banned word, but you know,
can't associate with it.
Like what if he's like, oh, some furry junk on his channel, and I'm just like, yo, let's collaborate without looking.
Let me hide this mask real quick.
What if this man is look, what if this man's is convicted serial killer, like straight up, and I don't know because I didn't look at this man's channel. Like you have to talk to people. First of all, you have to talk. I made a mistake of talking to people and not really listening to them, or getting too close too fast to the point where I'm like, yo, I trust this person a lot, you know, and I've been backstabbed for that multiple times, and it's really put a dent into my Twitch career. Now I'm starting to bounce back, and YouTube too, but I'm starting to bounce back, but it put a large dent in it. And I just want to stress to people that being careful who you trust is so important. And when it comes to moderator, look, think about this. A moderator is like a manager, right? On a job, let's say your employees let's say the employees are viewers, right? But the manager is looking over the viewers. So a good manager will make sure that everything is going well. The flow is smooth and everything. A bad manager would be instigating things between the viewers or the employees. They would be letting things go untouched. Let's say somebody says something extremely like a slur or something. They'll be like, haha, it's funny. Like they don't take care of it. And letting someone that you don't know and you don't even know them long enough to trust in properly it could be really detrimental to your channel. It can damage your reputation, because when people go into chat, the first people they talk to in chat are the viewers and the moderators. And that's how I got a lot of people to stay, because of my moderators, chatting with them. Because, you know, when you're streaming, you can't really like actively talk to them as much sometimes when it comes to certain games. So moderators really help pull in your crowd. But when you let bad moderators who are starting up junking your chat moderate, that's gonna draw people away from your channel and not want to come back.
Yeah, that's part of, like, I have a few moderators for Twitch, and It's huge because I talk to, when I pick moderators or just people that I stream with or people I make content with, those people know, just like you do, like, you're representing me just as much as I'm representing you. Like, it's a big deal, you know, and it's even more big a deal than it is today because of social media and how it works.
Exactly.
But like, it's huge, like, because like you said, like, if I'm not responding to chat right away, they come into that, you know, they just find me. They're scrolling, they find me. They go in there, they go, hey, how's it going, chat? And people are just arguing, or the moderators, you know, doing this and saying this, and they're not responding to them.
Yeah.
That represents me. That I didn't even say anything to this person, and they just left. They just left. They came for my content, what I'm showing them, and they left because of the people that are there.
They don't feel welcome.
It's huge.
They do not.
Huge.
They don't feel at home.
And that's the whole community thing. Like, you have to, you know, there's obviously going to be bad apples, but you have to build stuff around the morals and the structure that you want your content to be around.
Exactly.
And the whole trusting people is huge, like, because those people you trust and put on that pedestal represent you. And I completely agree with you. It's very important. I had the ability to learn it early as a streamer, but but it's massive.
Hey man, getting shot in the foot early on is worth it than getting shot in the foot while you're carrying so much on your back and making it a more devastating fall. For me, for me, I was like, I would rather, you know, take some time and moderate my own stuff. Like, when a bot comes in, I'd rather do that myself than have somebody unreliable over there doing that, because as you said, your chat represents you. When someone comes to watch one of my videos or tune into my stream, I want them to literally, yo, I need a snack. This man is entertaining. I need to get my snack. I need to get my drink. I need to get my blanket. I need to cover up, get all cozy and watch this video or this stream, because this guy is so, like, first of all, I built my community on wholesomeness. I had to, you know, tend to some matters in my Discord today because somebody was breaking those rules that I set forward. You have to be firm about that, because if you let that slip, if one person sees one thing slip, another one may go ahead and another one. My whole basis is to keep the community wholesome. When people come to the stream or they come to the video, I want them to feel at home, because if someone doesn't feel at home, that means they're uncomfortable. When someone's uncomfortable, they're just gonna go find somebody else to watch.
Yeah, like, because they got thousands, maybe millions of other people they can go watch.
Yeah, they got a whole bunch.
Got to make sure that your part of the internet is where they want to be.
Exactly.
And you know, that's, unfortunately, it's sad, but it's true. It's not just you that shows that representation. It's not just you on that camera.
Exactly. All right, homie. What's the next one?
We're going to. All right. So, kind of relative now to the whole, like, trusting thing, but grow together. Find another person, you know, and this is a good example of what you're currently watching like right now. Here, and I don't even mean sit there and leech off somebody. That's not.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, grow together. Like, you're not the only dude with a camera trying to make content. You're not. You know, and if you were, then I mean, you're kind of screwed. But yeah, I mean, you know, well, I mean, I guess you wouldn't be screwed. You got everybody in there. Everybody be there.
Hey, exactly. I was about to say last point, yo. If everybody wasn't doing it, everybody would be with you.
Yeah. But it's just, you're not the only guy, you know, you're not the only person doing it. And at the end of the day, you can have scenarios where you find somebody that you not only help their content, but they help yours. Like, you vice versa, and you grow together. Because it's just kind of, it's one of those things where sometimes you need a hand in some way, shape, or form. Sometimes making content with another person is better. You know, it's all part of trying different things. But it's just growing together can help a lot, especially for the smaller bits of us, because, you know, we're all looking to be successful, and there's nothing wrong with growing together. Yeah,
it's kind of like me. I was a prime example of somebody who wanted to do it alone, because, like, on stream I was like, oh man, I should probably collaborate, because Cap was asking me, yo, when you want to collaborate, and I was just like, you know, maybe another day. Maybe another day. You know, maybe another day. And I just realized, hold up, I've been saying this for so long. A tower, if it's standing up, a tower, if it falls, no one's there to catch it. But if another tower comes along, that tower falls, the other tower's there to support it when it falls, vice versa. So you add another tower in there.
Don't make me cry, bro.
they fall all together is more support, and the kind of like the more sticks you put together, the more harder they become to break. It's all about growing, and like you said, leeching is not a good thing. If you're just over here like,
yeah, don't go to like some big streamer, like man. Thousands of viewers, and be like, hey bro, let's collab, bro. Hey bro, let's play together, bro. Let's make a video, bro.
It's not even that. Like you could go and like try your luck at want to collab, but when I heard of leeching, I was like, hey man, you want to watch my video and click the like button and all of that?
Yeah.
Sub for sub. But
growing is like creating content with another person for the means of helping each other. It's not, if you're in something to just help yourself, you're doing it wrong.
If it's not a two-way street, you're doing it wrong. Because I've had,
it's just supposed to be fun, man.
Yeah, and even on Twitter, man, I had this girl streamer. She followed me. And, I was like, why's she following me? You know what I mean? Why's she following me?
Why me?
I don't even have my face on the profile picture, man. Why you following me? And then I realized, I was like, I looked today and I'm like, she unfollowed me. So she followed me for me to follow her back and unfollow. That's the prime example of leeching, because you look at her ratio, her follower to following ratio is very like, it's distant. So it's bro, like
I don't know where you stand on the whole follow, bro. But I can do a whole video on the follow.
Yo,
stuff,
I hate it so much.
I can't stand
because
it either.
If you look, I've had people come into my DMs and I purposely ignore them. Okay, I ignore them because they're like, hey bro, you want to follow, and I'm just like,
dude, shit.
And I'm just like,
I'm
bro.
a little different. I'm a little different than you, like, because like the whole community I build is a little more, I guess, raw, you can say. Because like I will respond to you in my stream. I'll be nice at first, but then like you ask again.
I mean,
like I can't do it, man.
I mean, people don't do that in my stream, but they'll hit me up on Instagram and I just ignore because I'm not like, bro. It's easier if it's on stream because I'll be like, hey yo, I don't do follow for follow. And if they keep on doing it, you can get the boot. You know what I'm saying? But but like on Instagram, I don't waste my fingers typing. I don't do that. I really don't do that. Like I feel like, first of all, you're not really interested in my content if you automatically just go sub for sub. You literally just want a number. And how do I know?
That's normally my first response. Is I'll just be like, hey, I'm not gonna sit here and say, yeah, you follow me, I'll come follow you. But you're enjoying what I'm doing, you follow.
Exactly.
I'll come check you out.
And if I like what you're doing,
worth it, I'll follow you.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Like we did. Like we weren't on no follow to follow thing. Like
no, yeah. I just hit you up and be like, hey dog, follow. Like what's up?
Yeah, bro. like I forgot. Hold up. Did I come to you or did you come to me? I think no. After we played a game in DBD and I was Freddy.
I found you.
Yeah. That's what happened.
You whooped my ass.
You looped me for a while, like you like to say a lot, but. You came to my stream and I was like, oh, this dude's nice. So I went to your stream and I was like, yo, this guy's really cool. I like the aesthetic. Ain't no weird junk going on. You know what I'm saying? I was like,
and that's a great way to find people to grow together.
Exactly.
Is you go and you be part of their community, and eventually they're like, oh, you streaming?
Yeah.
Oh, you're a streamer. Oh, you're a content creator.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, this is ideal. Let me bounce off you. Oh, bro, I'll film that with you.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, even in DBD, like you said, put TTV in your name. People come to your stream and they're just like,
yeah.
Oh, you might
that's a debatable thing though. Some people get real controversial on that.
I mean,
you should put TTV.
I mean, yo, free country. It get me views. It work. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I met some nice
people through that. I met some rude ones.
Yeah, I mean, not only that, like the way I look at it is, I get that it can be kind of cringy. Like I get it.
Could be.
But you're literally, if you're playing a game, like I play Modern Warfare frequently.
Yeah.
If I got TTV in my name and people I meet in that game like the game because they're playing it.
Exactly.
So and those are the people that will enjoy your content. Like if you're able to literally go, hey man, like it's like walking into a lobby and going, hey man, I know you like Call of Duty. Here's a sign. Come over here and watch my content. Like you're not telling people like that, but it's an advertisement thing. Like obviously you're gonna want people that like the content you make.
And to the people who think it's cringe, I may say TTV by the way sometimes on some Daquan, and I know he didn't mean any harm by it either, but like think about it, you're not a streamer in most cases. The people who think it's cringe, you're not a streamer. You don't know the struggle of actually getting a view. So any way that we can, we're going to advertise ourselves. Why wouldn't we? These
now, like later on, you get a little bigger. Yeah. I'm taking TTV out of my name.
Yeah, exactly, bro. Like True Talent and Ozdarva, like they don't need to do that, but like excuse me, when we start off and it's like, how do these indie movies get found? They dropped trailers. How do these games get found? They drop trailers. How do you know we're here if we don't drop a little trailer? 3 letters. How was that cringe? 3 letters. Literally 3 letters.
I mean, it could be worse. I could be going in lobbies going, hey, man, follow my Twitch.
Yeah.
Hey, bro, follow my Twitch, dog.
Bro, get a
hey, go watch my YouTube video,
get a bullhorn in the mic and be like, follow the Twitch. Like, bro.
Now that's cringy.
Yeah, going on other people's streams and videos saying follow my Twitch, that is cringe. But literally,
what are you talking about, bro? I love that.
Yeah, bro.
Nothing makes me more excited than when someone comes to my Twitch channel and goes, hey man, come watch my YouTube.
Hey man, come follow TTV 208090 from Cap's channel because he doesn't deserve the followers that he has because they're mine now. Like, bro.
That's always fun.
Bro, that's literally fun, man.
All right, what you got number 2?
All right, the next point is go vegan. I'm joking.
Like, all right, guys, we're in the recording right here.
Yeah, we're eating, bro. Okay, look, I got you. It's kind of plays that Caps be yourself, but this is like an extended version. Be passionate or don't stream. Don't turn on the camera if you're not going to be passionate. Invest and don't expect a return right away. Want to know why I say that? Because I don't know. Y'all can't see much of this setup. But all of this is probably version near $4,000. I don't have a job. I'm a college student. I don't be getting income like that. So rather than, I could have had a PS5 order right now if I want to. I'm working on it, but literally, it just shows my passion. I literally invest so much money into my streaming setup, and I don't even have 500. I'm nowhere near 500 followers on Twitch right now. I'm getting there. I'm on closer on YouTube, but like, thing is, I invest money that I'm not getting back. I get a little back from Twitch here and there, but it's not like loads to cover up how much I spend on all of this stuff. It's all about your passion. Are you really willing to spend money and sacrifice other things such as clothes, shoes, and stuff? I wear so much stuff this every week, like just the same stuff every week, just to, you know, keep myself up in this area, so that one day I'm hoping, maybe I'll pop off and I'll get everything plus more that I spent on this. But are you willing from the beginning to invest that much? Are you that passionate? And to be fair to the people who ain't that passionate and who will give up when they spend $5 on a $5 mic on eBay and they realize, oh man, I ain't got my $5 back yet. Don't bother. Really don't bother.
Yeah,
don't.
It's just it's another one of those things. Like, you know, a good little like thing to say to yourself is, you know, like the whole like I want to make money and stuff is fine.
Mm-hmm.
You know, goals give discipline, but passion gives drive.
Mm-hmm.
Passion pushes you past that point when you're not making that $100. Passion pushes you past that point when your return on your $1,000 PC isn't coming.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that passion brings I didn't get it today, but I'm gonna go get it tomorrow.
Exactly. And if not tomorrow,
that's what passion is.
Kind of reminds me, I don't like to say that I'm going to fail, but it reminds me of a few things. Juice WRLD, his lines in one song, I'm gonna try even though I know I'm going to fail. I'm not going to fail because I don't believe in failure until you stop giving up. But it's kind of that mentality. Even if I knew I was not going to make it, I'm gonna keep trying anyway because maybe something will happen. And it kind of reminds me of one of my favorite fighters, Conor McGregor. This dude, he's a beast in the octagon, you know. And the dude, like when you hear him talk, it's kind of I see myself sometimes. It's like he has this like childish like imagination, and not a bad thing. It's like, you know, a child when they say they can fly, a child believes they can fly. They literally think that. Bro, when I was a little kid, I used to pray and wake up every morning hoping that I could stick to the wall and climb up the wall. I used to wake up, my claws. I used to wake up thinking something was gonna happen. And like, I've never lost that. I wouldn't say I never lost it. I think I lost that much when I thought I was gonna be a superhero. But when it came to streaming, I was just like, yo, like I can see myself one day sitting here with 1 million or more on both channels. I could see myself here. And I was like, right now, I'm not there. I'm nowhere near there. But I know I can do it one day. If one person can do it, another can. It's all a matter of time. And my bro, my best friend Jalen, he keeps telling me, yo, I see you blowing up soon. I see you blowing up soon. And that kind of stuff, it fuels more passion in me because I know that I have a good content. I'm not a bum. I got good content. You know what I'm saying? And even when
like a thing I've noticed, the big thing is that if you come to any of this, like any of these platforms, and you don't have passion, you're people that will you might gain a community, but I can tell you one thing: they're going to feel it. Mm-hmm. It is so thick when you don't have passion for something. You're just doing it. It's so easy to tell, and it's so thick, man. Like if you have something, you have like the happiness and like the passion that it brings. It's crazy how smart people are, and they can tell. Like
you can see it in your eyes when someone talks about something they're passionate about. Personally, it's me when it comes to certain games, certain movies, certain computer building. The computer building. When I get into that stuff, you can see my eyes light up. Like if I was recorded, I'd be like, yo, who possessed my body, man? I'd be all over the place. I'd be like, yo, hey, yo, you know what I'm saying? People can tell. They can just tell. And man, it's really like, and sometimes it may be a bit discouraging because I won't call nobody else a bum, but if you run into a bum who don't have the passion, I just said I wasn't gonna say it, but I did it anyway. But hey, you run into a bum who doesn't have the passion.
Just trying to say, bro.
If you run into a person who doesn't have the passion and they have a bigger following than you, it could be really discouraging because you're like, man, I know, like, you're not being cocky, but you just know, I put so much more effort into my work. This dude over here with a paint PNG with a stripe of yellow across his webcam, and he has 1,000 viewers right now, and I'm over here with the epic design that I paid $40 for, and no one's watching me. It can be discouraging, but the thing is, you have to remember.
But that's when you step back, and you realize that that's not just because they have all that. Yeah, like, the passion is what pushes you.
Yeah, the passion.
That's what matters,
man. The passion is faith. The faith is just, dude. Passion and faith, they can make miracles, man. They can. Why you think Naruto got up so many times after getting battered, bro? Why you think Avatar ain't got? I'm sorry, weave coming out. Well, bro, why you think these characters and even people in real life, they even cage fighters, UFC fighters, they get beaten up, but they keep on going. They got the passion to win this fight. They got the passion to keep on pushing, man. It's all about.
Boy, right here.
I looked at my shirt. I realized I ain't had nobody on it, but on some Tokyo Ghoul Kaneki stuff, man. They got the passion to keep going no matter what. And that's how you have to be. You have to be so into it to the point where, look, my parents are like, man, well, my dad mostly, he's like, man, you need to come up out of that room sometimes. And I was just like, yo, this is my job. That's why I said this is my career, yo. Like, sometimes you miss out on stuff, but at the end of the day, do you really want it? Because if I was working a 9 to 5, I couldn't come out from out of that room. I'll be having to get stuck in there. So why can't I treat this like, my career? So it's all about passion, investing money. You may not get a return on it instantly, but in the future, you keep on pressing, man, it's going to pay off immediately. Like, probably not immediately, but it's going to pay off in the future. My bad.
Yeah, at some point, and like, if you're passionate about it, even somebody coming into your content and commenting, or you're talking in your stream and just going, hey man, nice overlay.
Yeah.
That's gonna push you more than $1,000 will. Like, it's
like, yeah, man. People go like, yo,
you're like, damn, yeah, I worked on that.
Yeah, man.
Oh, thank you.
Your mic audio is great. I'm falling asleep.
You're gonna be thinking about that for like 2 days, 3 days straight. Going, damn, you like.
I used to have people to come into my stream and literally just turn it on. They don't see I'm boring. They just literally say, your voice is very soothing. I'm gonna fall asleep to you with your stream on. I'm like, yo, that just means the world. I've never forgotten about that compliment ever. I will never, ever, ever. That kind of stuff, man.
Yeah, that's great.
It's like somebody saying, complimenting your voice, your visuals, just your overall personality or anything, man. It's gonna push you forward. It just adds on. So I know I took up like 50 hours with that one. So what's your next one?
Eating up my clock.
I think you got the wrong arm there, dude.
You good. Oh, I didn't wear my clock.
Your clock. You wear a clock on your wrist?
I didn't bring it with me because I knew I shouldn't be looking at it. Oh man. But all right, I got number 4. It's kind of, looking back now, it's a little close to what we talked about earlier, but engage. And I think there's a difference. Now that I think about it, there's a difference between being part of the community and engaging. Because like I see engaging more as in like taking somebody out of your Twitch chat, sitting them down and being like, you know what, man, how you doing today?
Yeah, exactly.
That's what I think of as engaging. Like, not just, talking, going, how's everybody doing? Like, literally
write a letter.
Like,
type a letter.
Yeah. Type a letter out to every one of your viewers right now and be like, I love you.
Hey, just the one like that. That's like great because I've actually got closer to some people doing that. Like I have some of my best friends. I'll be like, well, you know, people you get close to, you're just like, hey, how you doing? How's your day? And that sparks a conversation. I've offered to put up computer builds for people on a site so they can build their own computer for the first time. Like, hey, I heard you need help with that computer. Type. And it's just something like that, man. It can build a connection. You can get a loyal,
because it takes it takes you from like up here to like the same level that they're at.
Mm-hmm.
Like it takes you to their level and they're going, oh, this dude's just the same as me.
Man, you ain't sitting back like yeah, I'm better than you, brother. Like, nah, man, yeah. You actually, you sitting down with them and conversation.
Every person, every comment, every view, every viewer in a Twitch stream, they're all a person. And
unless you're a cat on the keyboard
with them. Yeah, or that. I have the occasional cat. I mean, it'd be like that. I try to engage with them, but
yeah, they just be skidding across the keyboard and stuff like that. Just
but a rather short one, but something I think is pretty important. Yeah, a little diggy, like a deeper delve into just being part of the community. I think is engaging.
Yeah,
always engage, and and a big part of like my drive and my community and stuff I've always talked about in my stream, like even in that one day where I have to turn off the ability for anybody to chat, right, and just followers or just subscribers later on, whatever that might be, I push those goals as far as humanly possible because I want to engage with everybody, no matter whether you're a subscriber, you're a follower, you're this, you're that. Like I want to engage because people lose the sense of that. A lot of people lose that, the engaging part because they want to engage with you.
Yeah,
that's simple.
Yeah, like I was actually, ironically, I saw a tweet earlier and they were like, "Yo, turn off follower only chat." And to be honest, that has really ruined a lot for me because, like as a streamer, I still am a viewer sometimes. And for me, I was like, I don't know, going to someone's stream, I'm like, why do they have follower chat on? Like, man, I think Nick Merckx had subscriber only chat on one day. I was just like, bro, Nick, what happened to you, man? You were supposed to be the person that, we just want to talk to. But I'm like, yo, I understand sometimes that chat gets overwhelmed. Like, shoot, man, like something has to be done about that. Because when you go into I've been to even bigger streamers and they don't even have that on. But it's all confusing because it's like, all right, some streamers don't have it on, but then some streamers literally don't interact with their chat. And I guess it does make it sometimes easier when you're a certain size too. But as long as I want to, as you said, I do want to keep that stuff like off lock because I feel like it's a barrier. And sometimes someone wants to talk to you first before they follow. Like I've had multiple people come into my streams and just sit with me.
I'll go stream I'll go look around at streams. And like, especially like when I was smaller, maybe 3-4 months ago, I go into other streams to not only see what the platform is about, understand things, grow community, meet people, all that kind of fun stuff, networking per se. But if I go into a stream and I go to type, right, I'm like, oh, how's it going? I'm new here. How's chat? How you doing?
Yeah.
Who are you about? Like that kind of stuff, whatever you might say. And then it goes, oh, you have to follow to do it. I'm like, why would I follow? I don't know anything about you.
Exactly.
Why do I want to? Why would I subscribe? I don't.
Yeah, I've had people sit in with me and just sit in with me, see what I'm all about. Then next thing I know,
that's a big
follow.
thing.
And sometimes I'll tease. I'll be like, yo, want to follow now? Like, sometimes it works. Yeah, sometimes it don't. We ain't got to talk about that. But at the end of the day, and I actually had this, I'm not gonna call him out, but this is one streamer, DBD streamer. He had follower only on, and I remember him. He replied to maybe hearted or something to one of my comments on YouTube. So I was like, hey, let's go check out his stream. Happened to be a bad day on DBD, or I don't know if he's like that all the time. First of all, he had followers chat on, and then he was pretty rude because of what was happening in the game. So he wasn't replying to anything in the chat. He was just like mad. So I was like, guess what I did? I unclicked that follow button and I dipped. I was just like,
you know,
nah, man, we can't be doing that.
It's just I want to maintain that part
Yeah.
as far as possible, but you know, just a continuation of things. So
Yeah, like
what you got?
well, I want to extend on this a bit. I was thinking about. I got really scared because I was like, man, I do really want to be a bigger streamer, but I never want to lose my personality. I don't ever want to be like somebody donates $100. Oh man, he's really tearing me up in this game. Oh man, I need to get more efficient. Here, the $100. Oh man, this is getting intense. Oh shoot, man, that's so ungrateful in my opinion. When someone drops some, even a follow, man, I feel like I gotta read that. Like no matter, like,
oh yeah,
I don't like when people just see some go off. Cool. I'm just watching people. They just cool. They keep on playing. I don't like that, Joe. It's all about.
Yeah, well, yeah. That's. I mean, Twitch itself, you know, gives you that. Like they give you, like the easiest part of that.
Yeah, exactly.
And they're going in on the platter and they're going, dude, just follow it. Here's a notification.
Here's a name, and it's like, and here you go. Keep playing the game, bruh. I lost count. Let's just move on to the next point. Play what you want to play, but don't play dead games. I hear a lot of people saying don't play oversaturated games, right? I get tired of hearing this. How many videos have you clicked on when they go, don't play oversaturated games?
Oh boy, a billion trillion.
I'm like,
don't play games unless there's like 300 people watching and nobody's there. You're the only one that's gonna get the view.
And this is literally probably the main reason you made this video, or you gave the idea for this video, is because those types of tips. I get what you're saying, y'all, about that, but at the end of the day, I think it's more important to not play dead games than to not play oversaturated games, because at the end of the day, you want to stand out, right? And sometimes, you know, you may not get that little push in a saturated game, but sometimes you might. You never know who will find your channel. You never know how many of your followers already are going to pop through and then give you a little boost and you're higher on the list. And then another person, you get higher on the list. You never know. You never know who might raid you too. That's looking for smaller viewers. You never know someone who may like watching smaller streamers, smaller streamers, and they just come by and be like, yo, I found you. You never know. But the sweet spot that I have found when I was playing horror games, and that really brought me a bit more success, is when I was playing games that had anywhere from 200 to 1,000 viewers, right? And in a popular game like Outlast, and I'm like, I'm starting to see more people coming in. So I'm not saying don't play oversaturated games, but sometimes if you want to play a game and you realize, hey, it has like maybe 200, even 100 to a certain amount of people, try that out, because you may get more people in that, since you're going to be closer to the top. They're going to be like kind of zooming in on you, because it's like, oh, this is maybe 1 out of 10 people doing this, and we should check him out because, you know, he kind of has more viewers in this category. That's just my little tip. It was like a little, I was like, oh my God. I started doing that for a while, and I started getting some people coming in, and I played Silent Hill 2 the other day, and I realized even though it was a lot less viewers, I got more followers than I usually do on stream. So it was a little nice tip that I wanted to throw in there.
Yeah, that's a good one for sure, because like I have a lot to elaborate on that, because I think it's more important about like who you are and your niche compared to what games you're playing.
Yeah. Preach it, brother.
Because it's you could go into a game, like I said, a small game, and be boring as flat as a board, dude. It's not gonna matter. Like you need to, like, I feel like you play what you feel comfortable with.
Yeah.
And you know that happiness of playing something you're enjoying is going to bring people in. You know, it's going to bring that person that clicks onto your stream or your YouTube video and be way happier to be part of the community because you're enjoying yourself. You're fun to, like, they don't want to go there for nothing.
Yeah, don't play games with like -5 viewers though. That's what I mean by dead games. Literally, if it has 0 viewers, no one's looking for it.
Yeah, no, I agree. That's just one of those things where if you're doing it for like YouTube or cross, like whatever you're doing there. But yeah, it's definitely more important who you are, and I think playing what you feel is way smarter than anything you could do.
Exactly.
And, you know, and not worrying about, you know, if there's 10 billion or 1,000, like just play what you feel. Like,
yeah,
it's so much better.
And another little side tip on that, I actually used to play Gwent. I don't know if you ever heard it. It's a Witcher 3 card game. They took it out of The Witcher 3 and then put it in a standalone game. So it's like just a
That's
pure,
a deep dive.
it's a pure card game. If you never played The Witcher 3, you won't get it. But that game has a pretty big streamers. They don't have like too many, but it has big streamers playing it, right? And one day I got it rated with 401 viewers from a big streamer playing that, bro. And that was like my biggest stream. And I was so proud of myself because I didn't overreact. I had been practicing. I had always been saying that, you know, even if I have one viewer, that's equivalent of like, I'm gonna act like 1 million people are there so that when 1 million people do get there, I can be ready for it. So I played it for a while, and every time I played it, more people came in, and sometimes just people returned. But then I was like, I'm getting really frustrated with this game. I am not finding success. I was playing it for like 3 to 4 hours straight. And you know, I love the game, but it's a card game. It's not Dead by Daylight. You can't switch roles. You can't be different killers. You're literally playing cards. So I was like, man, I've been playing this week after week. I need to take a break. But then, you know, I had a negative, you know, voice in my ear talk about, well, you don't want to lose the people that you got there. You're going to lose everybody. And I held on to that. But guess what? Like you said, my personality kind of, because I was like, dang, I don't want to play this. And
I learned that early on as well.
Yeah,
because I started in Modern Warfare the first, I would say, month and a half to 2 months that I played, and I'm talking like Modern Warfare constantly, never anything else. And
one game,
you know, for like the first, I'd say, you know, month maybe, like it hooked me. I was playing it, I was having fun. But that last 2 weeks before I stopped playing it, spoiler alert, but 2 weeks before I stopped playing it, I didn't want to play that game. I was just playing it because I felt like if I change games, I might as well just start fresh. I might as well just make a whole new Twitch channel because nobody's gonna watch me. But it's not true, because when you transfer over, you're gonna lose some people, because at the end of the day, like I said, you know, earlier in the video, you're going to have people that watch you for the game. It's gonna happen. Yeah. But the second that you switch, you're gonna see who the real people are.
Man, you're
gonna see who the people are that are like, bro, I don't care what you playing, man.
Man,
like I don't.
And I love those people. Then you got the people come in.
Great. They're the greatest part of the community, man. That you just hold so tight. It's like,
shout out Witty.
Love it.
Shout out Witty. You know who? You know you the real one. I was just thinking about when I was playing The Forest, bro. I literally had this dude. I wanted to drop kick him. He came in and literally said, "I only watch you for The Forest," and I was just like, did you just say what I thought you just said? I play anything else. He doesn't show up. I only watch you for The Forest. I haven't seen him since I beat The Forest and stopped playing. Oh well, you know, hate to be like that. I'm a nice guy, but good riddance if you're gonna be like that and bringing negativity to me just because you want to watch one game. Where like, I am entertaining. If you watching, why are you at my stream if you're here for The Forest? There's so many other people playing The Forest. What do you mean? So like, those people are the best when they actually, I don't care what you play. I just want to be there with you. That's like, man, you know that little emoji,
and obviously you want everybody there to be that kind of person. Yeah,
that's me. That's me.
But, you want everybody to be like that. Yeah. But unfortunately, at the end of the day, it's not a thing. But never let that hold you.
Yeah, exactly. Because I lost some people when I started playing other games besides Gwent, and it kind of hurt, but I wasn't about to sit there.
It's more important to enjoy it. Yeah, it's more important to be passionate. The big one from earlier.
Yeah,
more important.
Because sometimes I'll do polls in my Discord to be like, what y'all want to see, but sometimes I'm like, I know they're going to choose the other thing, but I want to play this. So what I am going to do, I may ask a close friend such as Witty or somebody else, and I'll be like, yo, hey, would you like to see this? Because, I trust their opinion on things. And then they'll be like, yeah. And guess what? They usually say yeah every time because they're just supportive. You just need an extra boost to play what you want to play. So I was like, yo, I guess I'll play Silent Hill 2. I didn't regret it. Instead of playing DVD the whole week, I would have, I kind of probably would have been tired of it by Friday. So at the end of the day, yeah, it's important to play what you want to play and, stick to the things that you want to, because as you said, your passion is going to show, and your non-passion is going to show. Everything that you do is going to show. On to your next one, sir.
Well, on this little piece of paper.
Bro, why are you talking like that?
I got number 5.
Yeah, man. What's number 5?
I'm just a little nervous. Number 5. All right, so number 5. Multi-platform growth. And I know this has been beaten into every person, that watches any YouTube video. How do I grow? How do I do this? Multi-platform. And I'm going to reiterate it here.
It's true.
Multi-platform growth, man. It's so big. Like, so big. Because, back in the day when Twitch was small or YouTube was small, you can sit there and make said content there and people are going to discover you. Now, not going to happen. And it can happen.
Yeah, it can.
I'm not saying it doesn't.
It can.
It can. It's pretty rare, but it can.
Yeah.
But it's so much easier to just cross yourself off in other places. Like, it's so much easier to just go, I'll stream like me. We're different as far as like our platforms.
Yeah.
I'm mostly a streamer. You're mostly a YouTuber.
Yeah.
I've said it a million times. Yeah. And I'm better at streaming than I am making YouTube content. But, in order to gain viewers from both sides, you got to do cross-platform.
And as you do that, you get better at both.
Yeah, exactly. That too. You're growing yourself in other ways. And instead of just sitting in front of the camera playing a game all the time, you're also editing. You're learning editing skills. You're learning. Mr. Sit in front of his camera, just hit some buttons and make a video. I just cursed one too many times. It's edited out. I can't do that.
I'm doing a bleep that don't even cover it up. And bro, I feel you because look, I'm a hybrid at this point. I am a you streamer or a Twituber. I don't know. Anyway, I do both, and it's kind of like having a backup plan. If I don't do good over here, I'll do good over here. And meanwhile, while I'm doing no good over here, I'm gonna shift people over to this where I am not doing that good to the point where both of them are doing good. And for me, I've been finding a lot of things on YouTube that has been changing what I do and making my videos better. I've been finding topics and everything. So that's helping me. Next thing I know, I got people coming to my stream like, hey, yo, I saw that video. You did amazing. I loved it. I'm here to stay. Somebody was like, I don't use Twitch. And I'm like, hey, you know the drill. And they were like, actually, I might make a Twitch account just for you, just to watch you. And it's like, yo, that's what it is. Like you said, multi-platform growth. I am trash on Instagram and Twitter, so I can't talk for those.
Oh, I agree with you. It's so hard to manage a platform.
So hard.
Don't try so hard, but it's so hard.
I give up after the first post. They don't do nothing.
But another thing that's unfortunately a sad reality, but it's a thing, is Twitch discoverability is so hard compared to like YouTube discoverability. Like you hear that magic word, the algorithm. Echo. That word. That word is is ominous, but that is true because like that at the end of the day, that's what promotes the small people. That's what promotes the small content creators. And YouTube's got a way better algorithm than Twitch does. It helps across the board. At least I think.
To be fair, Twitch actually doesn't have an algorithm. They literally don't. You don't. They literally just say if you have the most viewers, you're on top. In certain circumstances, I have to agree because sometimes typing in a few words, finding a video, it's pretty easy. And then you have to think about it on Twitch. Let's say if I have 5 viewers already, let's just give myself 5 viewers. And as to blend that with a tip earlier, going to play a game that has maybe from anywhere from 200 to 1,000. If I have 5, I'm probably medium on that list. And then somebody's liable to check my stream and click on it, right? So in that situation, it can be easier to find a streamer just because the algorithm is, well, that's not algorithm. The system is kind of simple. But with YouTube, the thing that I had to dig into was tags. Tags are hard, man. You gotta do tags, titles, your thumbnail gotta be right. On stream, you don't need no thumbnail. On stream, you don't need a tag. Well, they automatically give you tags. And most of all, the only thing you really gotta do, make a good title. or put some woman's ass on your screen, so when you start it shows up the butt cheeks, and they go, oh, we better go click, bro.
The butt cheeks, they got butt cheeks.
But literally, like, and sometimes it's the other way around. Like if you're playing a game like Modern Warfare, Fortnite, who plays Fortnite anymore? Ew. Dead by Daylight. Never heard of it, bro. Dead by Daylight, you know, it may be easier to find. Actually, with Dead by Daylight, it's easier to find you on YouTube. I cannot tell you how many times I just came up with a simple video idea and my video blew up because of Dead by Daylight. All you had to do is just get the right tags. And once you get the right tags,
Dead by Daylight's got like a cult following,
bro.
Like on the real. Like I don't understand. Like it's a great game. I mean, so many people.
Kinda, because I be having some people in the comments that I be wanting to, you know what I'm saying? But but yeah, overall, when someone sees a Dead by Daylight video and it's interesting, they click on it and they'll like it if they agree with it. If they don't agree with it or you're slandering it, you will get a few dislikes. But the thing is, I don't ever slander it because I be speaking fact. But these people call it slander anyway, and they just dislike the video. But that's besides the point. It's all about, like you said, multi-platform, because let's say if it's being really hard to get found on Twitch, try your luck at YouTube, vice versa. It's all about, like you said, interconnecting and bring them all together. That's gonna make you a lot stronger than just being on one platform. If you get to the point of making income, what if YouTube's a bit short one day? You go to Twitch. You meet your goal for the month. What if Twitch is a bit short one day? Switch over to YouTube. You meet your goal. So it's like you said, intertwine that junk. And if you're good at Instagram and Twitter, getting more followers and pushing them back to both of those, good on you. Come teach me, please.
I will say, same. But I will say though, bring your big boy pants, because cross-platform content, man, it's rough. Man. Because
right now, bro, like if we weren't doing this right now, I'd probably be like, dang, bro, I need to get a video, push that on YouTube. Dang, man, I stream tomorrow. Sometimes I have to record before, and then I'll be getting in my Discord and interacting with people. Then I'll be realizing, man, I ain't do my university work. It's a lot. I know a lot of y'all have a big lump sum of non-vegan meat on your plate, and it's it's hard to handle sometimes. So be prepared. Time management is a big key.
What you got? You got one more?
Yeah, I kind of leashed.
I'm all out.
I kind of leased off of you and Jen, what y'all told me on stream the other night. So I give y'all full credit for that. I was thinking about it for a while.
The big one.
I was dumb enough not to do it. I'm building it up. I was kind of like Sean Bean in Game of Thrones and anything he plays in. Stupid, making the wrong decisions, knowing that it's gonna mess him up, but he does it anyway. He just does it anyway. Why do you think Sean Bean dies in everything that he plays in? Dumb decisions. This man get on set and go, hey man, where do I die? When do I die? How do I die? Instantly. So I had to stop being Sean Bean for a bit, and I had to turn off my view count because we was playing DBD actually in Among Us, right? And I was talking, and it was a giveaway stream, my first giveaway stream, and I was wondering, where's everybody at? I went on Instagram and I was like, hey, everybody, come by, you're a bum. You know what I'm saying? I told everybody to come. I didn't call them bums though. I just said come by. I called people bums in my intro video on YouTube if they didn't come by, but that's besides the point. I told everybody to come by. I thought I was gonna be popping off that night because it was the giveaway stream, and it's my first collab stream with you and Jen. And I looked over and I was like, dang, bro, I got one viewer. I think I said it out loud. And y'all was just like, yo, turn that junk off. And then after I turned it off, I was still a little sore from it because I thought, no one's gonna be there. But then I started looking less over here unless somebody chatted, and more over here and up here interacting. Started focusing more. Then I played Silent Hill 2. Didn't know who the heck was in there besides chat. I didn't stress about it once. I felt that, you remember I used to say I used to leave stream depressed? That's because I used to be looking at that viewer count. I cut that junk off. I have been a
huge weight right off your shoulders. I
have not been this excited to stream Wednesday than like ever because of that.
Great, man.
Because I'm like feeling revitalized, especially with my YouTube popping off right now. I'm feeling revitalized, man, and I'm feeling like that's gonna take me somewhere. So to everybody who is streaming on whatever platform, turn off your view count. Don't worry about how many people you got. Be yourself. Don't yeah. Go ahead.
It plays multiple things because, like, you know, I've done it. I've been doing it now for like a month and a half, 2 months.
Mm-hmm.
For the first like month and like or first 2 months of me streaming, I had it on, and you know, I've had a little bit more time to learn from it than you have. Mm-hmm. But that being said, like, it does so many things. Like it's not just like a one function thing. Like, it makes you interact more. You know, it makes you take your eyes off of that whole count because it messes with you. And it just takes that weight off your shoulders because and it plays on your mind. And when it plays on your mind, you know, you're going to be a better streamer or content creator at the end of the day. Because you're going, you know, there could be, like I was talking about earlier today when we talked. Yeah. There can be 200. There could be 2.
Yeah, exactly.
But your brain's like, bro, there could be 200 though. Like, you got to think that, bro.
Yeah, and what if a lot of those people are just lurking and trying to see what I'm doing here?
Yeah, like, you don't know. Like, you can say the right thing, and next thing you know, you're going to get 800 followers. Like, you got to be careful.
That's what I'm saying. and, like, personally, I know myself. I see that follower drop. I mean, not that follower, that viewer count drop. And my face just drops immediately. And I'm pretty sure people can notice.
It messes with you. Yeah. So, and with the flip side of it, you can stream like it's always 200.
Yeah, exactly.
And you can always feel good. And even on days you don't feel too great, you know, you don't have that number just weighing down your mental because it affects you. Yeah, it affects you greatly.
Bro, sometimes I used to cancel streams because I couldn't take it no more. Like, I used to be like, hey man, I can't stream today. Not after that right there, I can't stream today. And of course, you know, I had some more negative. That's what goes back to like 2 million, like 2 million years ago, where I was talking about, you know, being careful who you trust and who you have in your ear because they can be spreading some negativity. They can be like egging you on to like keep, you know, like I was actually egged on, yo, take a break since, you know, you haven't been getting many viewers. How about, you know, don't focus on the viewers, turn your view count off. You know what I'm saying? Huge. And then when you tell me to stop focusing on the viewers, then all of a sudden you want to start talking about viewers. Like, make up your mind. So I really appreciate y'all for telling me to turn off the view count because
I'm happy to help you with it, man. It's a great thing.
Now I'm over here all cheery because as long as I got a couple people chatting in chat, man, I am good. Because that saves a millisecond of me looking at this and then moving over. Because then I'm just like, hey yo, chat, blah blah blah, game, chat, blah blah blah, game. It just makes it so much simple. Great. So much more simple, man.
All right, so before we send this off,
I'm empty-handed now.
We on the hour mark over here.
Yeah, we over here on the hour mark.
You made it here. You the realist for real.
Facts. We probably gonna cut a lot out because I said some things that shouldn't have been aired.
At this point. But I wanna go ahead and go over each one. Just re-say them.
Yeah.
You know, list them off like, you know, 1 through 10.
Yeah.
And then we'll end this off.
Let's go back and forth so nobody gets confused. So you started.
All right, I'll start off. I think I started. So
yeah.
So number 1, be yourself, man. Be yourself.
Be yourself. Number 2, don't expect instant success. I said it right this time. Be prepared for early failure. Be prepared to be hurt. But, you know.
Number 3.
That's just the beginning. Number 3.
Be part of the community.
That's a fact. Don't be a bum. Don't be a bum.
Don't be a bum. I should have added that one in there.
Number 4, be careful.
Bonus.
Wait, it's number 4? I lost count already. Am I dumb?
Yeah, you're number 4.
Okay. Be careful who you tie yourself to and trust. Who you hang around is pretty much who you are. And don't just make anybody a moderator. Trust, build the trust, make sure the trust is solid. You would not. It's brief. It's a brief summary. Don't worry. You would not go on a bridge that you don't know is sturdy already unless you see everything, you know, very solid. So, hey, be careful. Precautions.
Number 5, grow together. Find people you want to be around. Grow together.
Like this right here.
Right this, like
this
I mean,
right
you're
here.
all right. I mean,
yeah, he all right. You know what I'm saying? He ain't all that. You know.
I'm trying to get some of that YouTube clout. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah, facts. He leeching off me. I'm gonna steal his Twitch viewers.
Tomorrow I'm gonna be like, who are you? What?
Tomorrow when I share, I'm gonna be like, y'all, he a bum. Come to me instead. This is number 6. Be passionate or don't stream. Invest and don't. I said respect the return. Don't expect the return right away.
Don't respect return.
Don't respect return. Don't respect return right away. Yeah, don't. You know, don't do that. Don't expect $1 million to drop into your account because you spent $1 million. To be fair though, you shouldn't be spending $1 million. But it's all up to how much you spend. Don't expect return right away.
For sure. Number 7, which is the one from the community part, engage. Always keep that engaged.
Engage.
There
you go, because you didn't say it 3 times like you did before, so it had to be 3 times.
A billion times.
Yeah.
Really important though.
All right, number 8 million. Play what games you want to play, but don't play dead games. Because if you're playing a dead game,
play games you want, but don't play Dead by Daylight.
That's a fact. Save yourself some trouble as a killer main.
Yeah, don't get into that.
Please,
that life. You never gonna get out.
You never get out. Because I quit a long time ago. That video got so many views on it. Why I quit, and now I got people being like, "Bro, I thought you quit. Did you see the new video, bro? I told you why." Like we ain't gonna get into that. Yeah, don't play dead games.
Number 9, multi-platform growth. I'd say one of the biggest ones right there.
Yeah, literally. A lot of these, I got a good example. I know I mentioned Connor earlier, but he's a really big inspiration for me, ignoring all the stuff that happens outside Octagon. This dude, literally, okay, he had a fight with Floyd Mayweather, as everyone knows. Everybody and their grandma know about that. Even my grandma, before she passed, she knew about that. She was like, "Oh, Connor fought Floyd." I'm like, "Grandma, you don't even watch fighting." But he was smart. He has this Irish whiskey company where he does his own whiskey. He waited until he fought Floyd, which is the hugest platform he'd ever been on, and he promoted his whiskey. Now he doesn't really have to fight anymore if he doesn't want to, even though he says he's going to. He
all that whiskey.
He's retired, but he's coming back, of course, to fight. But think about it. This man has a backup. He has like a backup, and I'm pretty sure he has a backup for that. But he doesn't need a backup anymore for that because this man's popping off in all these countries. I can't wait to try the freaking whiskey. It looks pretty good. But it's all about having, like you said, your multi-platform. Don't just be a cage fighter. Make your own whiskey too.
There you go. That's a great one right there. I'll put that in the thumbnail.
Bit.
Don't be just a cage fighter. Be a whiskey salesman. And then number 10, you got the last one.
Yeah, I had to do the dramatic stare to the camera.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Turn off your viewer count, or you a bum.
Big one. Turn off your damn viewer count.
Or you a bum.
It ain't worth it.
Or you a bum.
Or you a bum.
Or you a bum.
Don't look at him. Look at me. Don't look at him.
Nah, look at me.
No.
Right here.
No,
you see me?
eyes.
You see this? You see the blue in the background? I gotta flash your background. Look at me. But seriously though. Yo, for real though. Look. Turn it off. Trust me, I just did this a few days ago and it's made my look. I'm telling you, I already know it's gonna make my streams more entertaining. I already know it's gonna take me to another level. Turn off your view count. Don't be focused on what kind of views you got now. If anything, focus on your chat. You might notice some new faces in there. Treat everybody like you treat the other one. Nice, kind, unless they a bum. I'm joking. treat everybody the same. Of course you're gonna have to deal with some rude people, but come in there, take care of that, and keep it up. Like sometimes, look, that how you have a lot of people when your chat starts scrolling, but just try to keep a conversation with the people right there in the chat. And look, this is a very side bonus tip. Please don't do what I did and call out your lurkers by clicking on the list to see who's watching. That's just embarrassing. I used to do that. I feel so bad, man. I feel, hey, yo, Craig, I see you over there watching my stream and they ain't saying nothing, dog. And they're just like,
like, bro, I'm pooping,
like,
bro.
You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, I ain't want to say nothing, dog. And I'm guilty of that. I'm recently guilty of that because I literally went over there. I was like, hey, I've never seen you here before. But yeah, look, don't worry about who or what is watching your stream unless Ninja pops up in there, Daquan. They're just like, hey, brother, and you're just like, but they would chat if they're gonna be in there. So don't be focused on the numbers. Be focused on making your stream production amazing.
Well, I think that wraps it up.
Yeah, it only took like 2 hours.
That's about it.
Only took 2 hours.
Only like 5 hours.
Yeah, man. Lifetime.
We like keep it raw over here, keep that time.
I think I got another gray hair up here.
Well, either way, appreciate everybody sitting through this.
Yeah, because
hopefully me and my boy we can keep doing this. So
yeah,
this is great.
I don't know why y'all listen to us bums, but we try.
Yeah, no,
We really trying to. We trying
The
to.
half a person that made it here.
Hey, yo, bro. Hey, it was a fun time, man.
Hell yeah, man. That was great. I'm going to put the links down below. Me and my boy over here.
Yeah, same here.
Gonna keep him.
Do it.
Gonna check us out. He streams sometime. I don't know. He streams sometime.
Bro, I stream 3 times a week.
I think he plays DBD. Some weird game. I'm not sure.
I guess this man be playing Catch a Furry. I don't know.
Oh yeah.
You see his beard. I can't even insult that thing, man. I can't,
bro.
I can't. Look, I'm sorry. I can't even insult
player.
that beard. It's beautiful, man. I can't insult it, man.
Oh yeah, you can.
Nah, man. I can't, bro. I can't come up with nothing. This man red beard. This man red beard.
What trademark? But yeah, man. I appreciate everybody stopping by, watching, hanging out. You know, whether you're on Miso's channel or over here. You know, and I think we got more of these coming.
Yeah, we do.
It's gonna be something good.
If y'all on my channel, go drop him a subscription and follow on Twitch. If this whole video was not enough to make you do that, you suck.
All right, my boy.
I'm just waiting for you to do the same thing. I wasn't gonna self-advertise, but I guess y'all over there, if y'all on his channel, come follow me too. I ain't want to do it.
I said go check him out.
You know, he didn't do it though. You know how to do it.
I already told you I'm trying to get the cloud, dog. Gee.
Damn, man, gonna hurt my feelings like that, man. My bear is offended, man. Bear is thoroughly offended back there. Look how he's looking at you, man. Do you see this, man? He's looking at you like.
Well, I heard he still has his viewer count on, so I can't relate.
L.
All right,
Hey,
peace out.
Peace out.